Hello, my last here. Welcome to the video. I just wanted to let you know I do have a Discord and a Twitter if you ever want to interact with me or say hi or have a conversation. And if you ever want to catch these videos live, head over to my Twitch and my Kick and come hang out. I sometimes don't talk. That's unfortunately one of my mini quirks. Is my inability to formulate thoughts as my brain focuses in on what I'm doing, and then I just forget to speak. So I'm always up to hang out and chat with anyone that stops by. So hope you enjoyed the video. Alright, welcome back to even more Captain Industry. The more fun, the more progress. Last time I exploded my economy, you know, doing a little bit too much here and there. And I considered it a failed run. I built way too much. I had way too many belts. Too many things to maintenance. I had built way too many excavators that I didn't realize that I could... It's more of I kind of spaced on the concept of... I could build bigger excavators and bigger trucks right now because I was so, like, supply chain constantly trying to fix. And, now I know what I need to do and kind of how I need to build. Because I was kind of just building willy-nilly whenever I needed it. So I need to set up dedicated, like, zones of control. And I don't need to build as that many rainwater gatherers. I do like playing with Realism Plus on. It is pretty nice. Maybe more customization. Let's do Sunny Meadow, because it is pretty flat, considering. And there was a lot of other things I did that... I also need to start building in the mind of doing things temporarily. What I mean is, like, I kind of built around the oil deposit when I should have built temporarily there and then planned on making a fuel refinery somewhere else. Because I had to do a lot of piping for things to work properly. Roads could be my friend if I, actually built them. Because I also over-industrialized certain aspects of my economy. I made iron way too important to the structure. And also the spaghetti of all of the internals kind of caused problems. To the point where I was, like, trying to figure out what was going wrong. Because I either need to build the industry specifically, or, like, just enough iron for what I'm doing, or I need to centralize the iron production and not build everything together. Because I do know that probably building it all together does quicken things. Because if I do build my next oil refinery, I do want to build it over here and then run a pipe of fuel wherever I need it. I also could temporarily not do this coal over here and just rely off of charcoal makers temporarily as the main source of coal. Right, we're gonna designate all of this on the left-hand side first as the cutter. And temporarily I'm gonna build a bunch of charcoal makers over here. Actually, before I do that, I need to get the production scheme set up. Those are the first two things in the research. I'll make no. No, I will get terrain leveling. Vehicle and mining. And I probably want to go for that. Get that. Grab that. And then I want to grab the rest of that. Then blueprints. Get this early chain going. Where do I want to put this blast furnace? Although I technically don't even need the blast furnace at second. Right, first two things I need to do. I need to make a single basic research lab that I will move eventually. And I'm gonna throw... Okay, not there, because I like putting the farms just like right next to the city. Makes it pretty easy. I'll throw one of the early diesel generators right next to it. Oh yeah, I need to assign 2 trucks to that. Do I have the ability to do storage yet, or do I need to research that? I need to research that, so I'm going to build the early coal maker. I gotta remember this is all temporary. I'm not meaning to actually keep this here. I also thought buildings needed to be completely unobstructed for a long time, but realistically, the trucks can apparently just deliver outside of anything. Mm. This will be. Mm, this will be the temporary iron scrap converter. Alright. Get some iron coming in. We have our basic assembler. So how much does that use? It uses 4.5. Now, seeing that we got the early, where's the... Oh, I'm now researching it. I guess I could build this farm temporarily. And then move it later, because I want to put it over here. Well, technically that could be where it goes. Because I did put a lot of the farm or like food processing over here last time. I just need to remember rainwater collectors are just not physically worth it. Unless I'm covering half the map with them. They ain't gonna do much. move that back because I do need space for a belt. This will be concrete slab import. This will be wood import. Oh yeah, I forgot. Well, there's no way to actually get rid of the slag for right now. Well, this also doesn't make slag because it just converts. Scrap, because that's another system I need to realize I could build, is just scrap processing systems that don't require slag removal. I think I want to temporarily build more science. Oh yeah, I could designate this as a dumping zone. I don't need the trade dock, do I? Alright, I got a bunch of manufacturing together. The other thing is, like, I'm not in a rush to do certain things. Also, early maintenance goes hard. Anything I knew I did. Okay, not right there. I'll put it right here. Yeah, I could put it over here. Because I'm not going to put all the docks like I did last time. I'm going to just throw it to the ocean. The entire weight a little bit. Mm. We got the captain's office. I'm going to delay like building that again and put it right here. Mm. Mm. So construction 2 is what I really want to get to. So I need to do copper refinement because I want to get to pumps as soon as possible. We got groundwater pumps. I might have to temporarily build some water or rainwater gatherers to get some industry working. I guess I could build some additional storage for the wood. Same for the construction components. Just so it keeps working. Now we got vehicle construction. That's gonna be a big boon. We'll do a loose storage. Here, because I'm gonna actually do a double up for at least the first one. I can upgrade it to that. Do potatoes, import. If there's anything on the farm, it will import it out. I'm gonna try to wait for the equipment. To mow down this. Well, actually, I need to look at the terrain real quick. I remember I had to level a lot of this terrain, yeah. Okay, seeing that, I'm going to change the goal of leveling a lot of that, or to get rid of a lot of these. I'm going to try to flatten out areas, or try to clear everything that's flat for building space. And then worrying about clearing out areas for uh, Latining later. I'm also probably going to start on this end of the iron mine and then work my way to the right. I'll just designate the entire thing to be mined anyway. But I'm going to put the ore sorter somewhere right here. And then the actual blast furnace system over here. Yeah, we'll use a bunch of construction components to repair it. So you want to start sending that ship up the scout. What is the maintenance? This will also be another temporary maintenance. I don't plan to keep all of this here this time. I'm not going to build around it like I did last time. The obsceneness that I did. I'm going to remove vehicle parts from the pen. I don't need that. I need... electronics and mechanical parts. Other than that, this will be working around the clock. Load the crew and let's get going. No, do not automatically return home. Alright, that ship is going to eat a lot of our fuel. I do have to be careful. This makes 60 a second. I need 3 pump jacks. How much coal does this take? It takes 6. And our coal maker makes 7, so that is enough. Import wood. just so we have a basic production for diesel going. I'll build 3. Try build up backup diesel. And then we have wastewater. A liquid dump. Dump all that wastewater into the ocean. Because what is going to be a very early important resource for us? I'm going to be using that a lot. I'm also not going to try to conveyor belt spam like I did last time, even though it felt really good. And I have trucks doing everything, or... I need to be more mobile about my factory management and not just build on top of what I've built. I need to pick up and move things when I designate them as there's a better way. Yes, it's going to take a little bit to construct all the parts for this. I might wish to... Really depends. How much slab do I have? 232... Alright, I gotta remember not to bring the ship home. Once I am done exploring up there. I'll make the pipe the highest priority. Pumps the 3rd highest. We'll also designate this as a high priority as well. Same following this. The other stuff will do up last. that'll be the main bottleneck early, is this construction part area. So let's get that wood storage done so they can start stockpiling it. I do have the option to build the trading dock. This will also be a temporary construction, I think. Everything is temporary now. Nothing is permanent. That'll speed up our construction. Oh wait, I can research this too. Get that, then I'll get conveyors, then conveyor lifts. The groundwater pumps, settlement water, irrigated farms, crop rotation, vegetable farming, replanting, EX1, housing 2, advanced logistics, sorting, custom services, the stacker, and then finally research labs 1. Oh, I need more people. Oops. We urgently need that. They go home, but we do have now diesel production. with that. I'm assuming there's some diesel at the dock. I'm gonna do my early vehicle depot here. Got 4 excavators total. I probably should get an assembler together. Mm, let's hear from my phone. Mm, yeah, I've just delayed all of the other industrial stuff I usually do, because I usually go ahead and start mining ore like immediately. I just get some basic resources, because I could do early trading. I don't need to rush. 'Cause I was rushing to get industry done. I'll make this for iron scrap. I don't even need to build the beacon. I could just adopt people when I need to. I don't even need belts technically, because the truck can sit here and unload at point blank range for a while. I have seen it happen. You know, I'm gonna pin vehicle parts back on. Whoops. It's the wrong thing. Vehicle parts. I guess I could construct a beacon. Where's mining control? I'll put this on a urgent so we can get the excavator starting its work. I do want another tree harvester. Do. Do do. Here we go. I think since it's just dirt, they will just dump it. I don't think it has to care about mixed dumping. Highest priority. Please don't ever unassign from that. For the love of God. I'll harvest these. I want you to clear that out. Mm. So I'm gonna cancel all this level right here so they stop trying to level this out. I want them to level that out, please. I think I'll get a third tree harvester because I want to cut down the forest as fast as possible. I will over-rely on wood for now. This also allow me to just have local on-site coal production. Hooray! I need to buy more scrap. Because wood is a pretty easy early trade resource. Just, I just have to cut it down. I don't even have to renew it yet. Yeah, I should probably build loose storage for this. Waste. Please get rid of it. Teleport it. I have the influence to spare. Mm, yeah, I think I did actually have it like this, so I'd probably have to remove the waste collection. Mm. It does remind me that they have to go run off and refuel. I'm not electronics. That needs at least 2, and this makes 4, so it will at least produce enough, as long as it's producing. I want you all working on this section. Yeah, I think I'll move the farms over here. I could. Add this as potato. This is already an import, so we'll bring it whenever it needs it. Mm. Alright, get this done. A lot slower than I'm attempting to build this. So I'm not, you know, obliterating myself in terms of maintenance and overhead. Also, wood is a lot more important to the economy now. I think I'm gonna stop the refugees from coming for now. I also need to build in mind of updating systems to have the better versions of themselves. Like the Blast Furnace 2. It's so much more efficient than Blast Furnace 1 in terms of processing materials. Like, how I'm gonna build things, like, when I can build that recycle plant, this plant right here is gonna get removed, and it's gonna get moved over to that. Because I'm going to start doing centralization, where, like, there's a central iron producer, there's a central copper producer. And I might put them together, but I also might separate producers so I don't overwhelm the system or like clog it up where I can't build new stuff. There. Did I get a new excavator yet? No. I'm probably going to focus a lot more on my early vanity search in terms of trying to flatten areas out than working on rapid growth. Because the sooner I can flatten a lot of this terrain out, the better. I'm not going to worry about this section over here, but I'm going to try to flatten a lot of this area over here, specifically for Interstar, like for planning and the future purposes of making things. One, I'm not going to link up and make advanced construction components using the system. That is just asking for trouble. And again, I'm just kind of stockpiling basic construction components for future development. I think I'm going to make a fuel storage over here. Have them import stuff to it. Just so excavators and stuff can come and use it. I'll also allow the ship to auto refuel without me really having to have trucks to do it. Yeah, I think in the first and second run, I kind of slept on wood. Wood's actually pretty useful early game, and probably late game too. I'm very tempted to get a basic version of like an advanced construction thing, so I can get belts. Just so trucks don't have to deliver these short stops. So tempted. I'm so fucking tempted. I'm resisting the temptation of building it. Let's send another excavator to help clear out this area. Before I do mass coal mining, I want to flatten this area out so I don't have the same problem again where trucks cannot have their road for coal sorting. Because I had to put the coal sorter all the way over here in the first place. So I want to flatten this area out before I do that. I'm just going to try to prep work sites in the future. I do remember a little trash man that was over here. But I kind of realized I could just throw it all in the ocean. It doesn't matter. Because there's not really any point to burning it. It's probably like less long-term pollution and a lot more short-term pollution. Because I know pollution, like dumping dumping trash on the ground causes just general pollution, which goes away after a while. I'm assuming if I just burn it, it's immediate pollution that goes away a lot quicker. Go out there and go explore. No. Vegetable farming I cannot do until I get irrigating to farms because vegetables die pretty quickly when there's no water. That was probably going to last me a very long time. So I probably don't need to worry about fuel for a long time. I do like how land collapses this game where it just kind of slides down. This does kind of suck where I have to go home every single time. Just to get fuel to keep exploring. Toot toot. It does seem like I need another assembler. Just for like maybe some mechanical components. Wait for a bunch of iron scrap because it does seem like we are kind of running out of iron. Trying to get more excavators. Did they level out this area? Okay, now I can move this around. No, I can't. Not yet. I gotta expand out the city a little bit. Place down the captain's quarters. We'll leave it right there. I don't really need more people yet. I'm gonna get some general storages to pull out that other resources for now. And I'll just dismantle these later. Copper, rubber, and great. Called cement. I know there's a lot of scrap on board. Priority number one. Please remove it. I don't know why the game's lagging, but whatever. Because there's like a metric ton of scrap on board the ship. Mm. Go export that. Get more excavators on the on the loose. Yeah, it was a good idea to build that there. I might have to do that with the mining site as an early fuel station to just build a silo of fuel out there near where the excavators work. Got discovered a cargo ship. Got enough fuel, go home. First edicts. Oh, derp. That's a yikesers. I put these backwards, but whatever. This is the early inefficient system. Game lagged really hard right there. Once they finish dumping, then I'll assign another spot. How much filler do you need for that one spot? I'm guessing it's just falling down. I love only one truck at a time can dump there. Here we go. We are going to level this fucking ground. Then I'll reevaluate the situation after we level the ground. As long as I keep producing vehicle parts, it's fine. Because we are just kind of building up resources in terms of this. Like, there's currently no immediate rush. I have to get a second potato farm. Oh yeah, it's time to trade for that village. Probably the prices have gone back down to normal. Make some space for more wood. Built these backwards. If I did, whatever. Yeah, I built these backwards, I think. The right way. Ship is empty, let's go! We could actually, you know, drop off things now. Okay, so that land collapsed and it's threatening to damage this building. If I die. No, now it's fine. Mm. I do love how it's like, yeah, use trades. Trades being... I kind of feel like we should be able to get a basic shitty trade with the second tier construction components that then upgrades with red components, but whatever. Mm. Make a ramp again. I will build the iron mine designator over here, like probably somewhere right here. And then assign the iron mine to work on that first. Oh yeah, I can build the captain's office. What am I doing? Oh, that truck got stuck. I'm gonna build 5 more trucks. For logistical purposes. Because we only have 5 trucks. 40 to do with logistic stuff. I might do the automatic send home. There we go. I'm gonna get the text excavator. We have 10 excavators working on this project to flatten out the train. The only thing I'm really burning is diesel. I do have to eventually set up a production chain to actually produce advanced construction components. I want to keep procrastinating on that. Technically, I have an infinite production chain where I can keep trading with the other village islands to never theoretically run out of resources, as long as I don't expand too large. Where the network collapses if I don't have enough. Currently, I think I'm really using a lot is probably a lot of diesel to maintain the vehicle fleet. I'm gonna put that in critical because we need to always be building these components. I think we are... we need these extra additional logistics trucks. Oh, I'm not using the semi. Okay, so yeah, that was actually preventing me from using all that. Whoops. I don't want to keep building forever. They finally cut down the trees on this side. I'll probably finish flattening out a big chunk of this land. I'll probably keep this area over here for farming. This area over here is probably going to be some sort of food production, like processing. Because I don't need to worry about building over the water things. Because like this water reservoir was like, I think 15,000 last time when I checked. So I can't really use it that heavily, otherwise I'll just run it dry pretty quickly. So like I can only put like 3 or 4 pumps on that. This one I could put about 6 or 7 pumps on that to really use it. And then that's kind of like maxing out our water capacity. Unless I go and try to find more deeper pockets of water up on the island over here. That probably has a lot of water as well. There's a lot more groundwater, but it's more of... Water is not really that stable, because it relies on rain to replenish its supply. It wasn't rocking. I'm gonna build more excavators. Because now I have enough logistics trucks. Just gonna keep trying to send that out to explore constantly. Alright, they finished out that order. Because once they finish the bulk of what I want them to do, I'll assign like a single excavator, and they'll slowly do that old work that I was doing last time, and then just dumping all the stuff in the ocean at this point. As soon as the research gets done with Research Lab 2, I'm going to like dismantle these research labs to save on maintenance. That's an ore town that I can buy from. Wood's full again, time to buy more scrap iron. Because we can get away with just using scrap iron for now. Once we actually start constructing a manufactory, that's gonna be different. That's when I'm gonna need dedicated iron mining. Otherwise, I won't be able to make enough iron to supply that. Computer's unfrozen. Captive registry's frozen. Cabinet registry. Captive industry. Hello. Alright, with Captain Industry frozen, I think I'm gonna take a little bit of a break. So I'm be right back. Thank you for stopping by and watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a subscription, leave a comment, a like. Maybe head over to my Twitch and Kick and follow me there and say hi. I hope you have a great, wonderful rest of your day.
The night is young, but it feels so old. A story written, yet never told. The mask is heavy, the air is thin. The game begins, but no one wins. Oh, it shines like gold, it feels like fire. A fleeting touch, a burning desire. The strings are tied, the stage is set. A broken soul